Welcome back to Note and Compass, everybody. My name is Peter Nelson, and what I'd like to do today is tell you about a project that I've been working on recently that is available to all of you. So I've been mentioning a lot that I've been working on engraving for the past few years, and what I did was I made a sort of long pendant. And these particular pendants I've got samples of my engraving on, and I'd like to tell you about those samples and then hear from you what your favorite samples are. So the project I've been working on are these long tags, these pendants. And these two that I've got right here are basically my portfolio of engraving. They're a sample of the patterns that I've been working on for the past number of years. And so what I want to do is show you these patterns, and I would like you to rank them for me. Which ones are your favorite and which would you like to see more of in the order that you prefer them? Which ones are best in your eyes? And which ones do you perhaps care less about? Because I don't want to waste anybody's time, least of all mine cutting metal, for things you don't want to see. So if you have several that you enjoy, I can mix and match these patterns. I can make several samples, and then the goal is to make this available to everybody. That way people can have hand-engraved pieces of jewelry at an approachable price point. It's an art that's dying. People think that lasers are going to replace it, but ha! I mean to show you wrong. So if we start at the beginning with the leaf patterns, right here at the top left-hand corner, we've got the single wheat leaf. This is great for the outside of rings as well. This is very common in antique jewelry. On the upper right-hand side, we've got the alternating wheat leaf, or you might call it the staggered wheat leaf. I prefer this one. To me, it looks more organic, but my opinion is my opinion. Yours is yours. Directly below that, if we rotate the pendant, we have the double wheat leaf. And if we follow that around, we have the sculpted laurel leaf. This one is more of a 3D pattern, and the tips actually stick clear of the pendant. They were raised up. Right in the middle, we've got a sample of English small scroll. This small scroll, and also you will find that in the borders on this pendant and the other, these are only about 1 millimeter wide. Moving on from the leaf patterns, we have scroll patterns. So as I mentioned, English small scroll, that's one type of scroll. That's basically, for those of you who like geometry, it's the unraveling spiral. On the back of this pendant, we've got bright cut scrolls. The bones of the scroll are cut in bright cuts, so they will channel light, and then they are shaded in with dark lines using neon gled. So that is the bright cut scroll. And then even brighter still, we have the Watchmaker's scroll. This is made up entirely of bright cuts. So if you want a pattern that is much more flashy, the Watchmaker scroll is a great way to go. Another bright cut pattern is the wave pattern. So this is a great way to add borders and shine because it's the same basic bright cuts that are in the Watchmaker's scroll. So as the pendant moves around, it channels a lot of light. Directly below that is another sample of English small scroll, and the angular border is done in micro scroll. Both the small scroll and the micro scroll are excellent for high wear areas such as the bottom of rings. Because those contrasting cuts are very deep but very close together, they don't leave a lot of room for the metal to get squished and distorted. And at the bottom of this tag, we've got the box flower. The box flower, I've also made a sample of earrings. These are spinel and sterling silver earrings with a triangular box flower. I was thinking about antique spearheads at the time. I mean, are you really an artist if you don't have a bit of madness? Anyway, I had a silicone mold made. So what I can do is I can make hand engraving available to the world much more easily because I can get many of these cast in silver or gold or whatever metal you prefer, have them cleaned up, and then put the hand engraving on it myself. That way we cut out a lot of time at extra expense, and then everybody gets a chance to have something that's hand engraved at an approachable price. So I need to know from you, what are your favorites and what are the runners-up? If you like advanced information and exclusive opportunities to buy jewels and gemstones, you should head over to gemshepherd.com, where you can join the Gem Shepherd Circle. The Gem Shepherd Circle is an opportunity to receive information that other people do not get, and to see things that the public may never see. So it's up to you if you want to join or don't. But regardless, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.